And we're celebrating a new Church of the Week this week. Jennifer is going to be out this morning at Faith United Presbyterian Church. That's in Tinley Park, Illinois. If you're in that area, you don't have a church home, we invite you to come out. It's on West 167th Street. We had an opportunity to sit down with their pastor, Pastor Malek. We asked him to introduce the church to us and also tell us what he thinks is different about his church, Faith United Presbyterian Church. Here's what he had to say.
My name is Malak, and I have the privilege of being the pastor here at Faith United Presbyterian Church. We are located at the intersection of Gaynell Road and 167th Street. Our address is 6200 West 167th Street, and I tell folks that because they'll be looking for the church off 167th, but they need to turn on that little side road of Gaynell. We have an 8:30 a.m. worship service and a 10:30 one as well, and during the 10:30 worship service, we have a Sunday school for children. The thing I like best about this church is its hospitality. This church really reaches out into people's lives and seeks to serve them. They have that servant's heart that Jesus is trying to teach other people and that Jesus often lifts up as he witnesses it in other people. And whether you've walked in the door for the first time or the 5,000th time, you will feel that same sort of love. It's kind of like the mentality that they had in Cheers, like you walk in the door and everyone shouts your name. Sometimes for first-time guests that can be a little bit off-putting because they're welcomed right away, but once the ice is broken, they start to see the value in that, and that sort of hospitality just touches people's hearts.
That's Pastor Malek from Faith United Presbyterian Church in Tinley Park, Illinois. Keep listening this morning for more of our conversation with Pastor Malek, or you can get more info about our Church of the Week on our website, which is just like our name, shine.fm.
And we're celebrating our Church of the Week this week and today, as we'll be out at Faith United Presbyterian Church in Tinley Park, Illinois. Super excited to be out there with Pastor Malek. We've been sharing with him this morning, and he's going to share us about the vision of their church, about the great people there.
The thing that makes this church different is its heart. We really seek to serve other people from our heart. We have a desire for them to know the love of Jesus Christ as we have come to understand it, and whether it's something we're doing with our hands and our feet or our mouths and our hearts, we want them to know that love and have it be extended out. They, at this congregation, work really hard on finding ways to connect other people in more than immediate connections. We are seeking to have an effect on generations upon generations, sort of like God promised to Abraham, that this church is not just for us. And so instead of having that small church mentality of surviving and making sure that we can be here for now for what we need, we are taking the risks and the attitude and approach towards God wants us to be in this place for years to come. So we're going to invest in things that will make sure this place is here for other people long beyond ourselves. Our church's mission and purpose is to win souls for Christ right here in our neighborhood. We have a three-tiered approach to mission and ministry. We try to do local, national, and global, but we find that the best way to get to national and global is by making connections to people's lives right here in Tinley Park. It is in our immediate neighborhood. We recently put up a pavilion, and we made sure our neighbors knew as we went through the process of procuring the right permits and the variance from the Tinley Park Board that this was here for everyone. And as soon as the pavilion went up, we had people randomly stopping by to have their lunch and a picnic in there. The Amazon delivery guy was having his lunch in the middle of January because it was a nice spot and there were sunny days. And that right there encapsulates the heart of this place, that our desire is to serve others and win souls for Christ by doing it.
Man, I love that. Just loving their community. That's Pastor Malek from Faith United Presbyterian Church in Tinley Park. Keep listening this morning for more of our conversation with Pastor Adam, or you can get more info about our Church of the Week on our website, which is just like our name, shine.fm.
And we're celebrating today our Church of the Week in Tinley Park, Illinois. We are at Faith United Presbyterian Church, and we've been talking this morning with Pastor Malek. We asked Pastor Adam, he's already talked about how his church loves outward and to people and their hospitality. So we asked him, what specific outreach things do you do? And here's what he had to say.
The best way to exemplify or describe our church's heart and its character is through our community meal. We partner with actually 6 other churches here in Tinley Park to have a rotating community meal every Thursday from 5:30 to 6:30. And in our particular community meal, because our church is small, we have to do it on 2 levels. And so we have 2 like little mini congregations that come, and the care that people are required in the one level, they receive. They usually have mobility issues because they can't handle the stairs to go into the basement. And then there's a different style of service that that happens in the basement for the folks that come down there. But the community meal was something that was a big risk for this church. It took a long time for folks to get their heads around the fact that this wasn't for the needy or the homeless or the hungry. This was a community meal for everyone. And so the proverbial soccer mom who's on the go with kids and doesn't have time to cook dinner, they're welcome to come. Someone who has plenty of financial resources to make their own dinner, they're welcome to come. And what we found was there was a collective loneliness, a feeling of isolation, and people who started coming to this meal, who started off as strangers, now sit at the same table, are connecting outside of the community meal, look forward to coming week to week and going to the other churches. And that's just one of the things that we've done this year that's been really amazing. And we're actually looking to add a cooking class that would feature vegan and plant-based meals on a budget and then teach folks how to cook it.
Man, I want to go there. I need to learn how to cook. That's Pastor Adam Malek from Faith United Presbyterian Church in Tinley Park, Illinois. And their service times today are 8:30 and 10:30, and J-Lam will be there. Keep listening this morning for more of our conversation with Pastor Adam, or you can get more info about our Church of the Week on our website, shine.fm.
And Church of the Week, of course, happening today. Jennifer is out at Faith United Presbyterian Church. That's happening in Tinley Park, Illinois. We've been talking with their pastor, Pastor Adam Malek, throughout this morning. And if you ever miss segments from this, you can actually get them on our YouTube channel. We try to get them up as quick as we can after the Sunday so you can hear the entire interview. But we asked Pastor Adam specifically, they reach out in the community, do a lot of community things. But what's available inside the church? What are some things that someone might be a part of if they attend there? Here's what he had to say.
We have a couple of different Bible studies. We have one Sunday morning in between the two services, and so that's one way for people to get plugged in and get involved here. We have a midweek Bible study as well, and we call that Roll and Bowl because we do soup and bread at that, although they've expanded to casseroles recently, so that's kind of an interesting experiment. But we have a meal together and fellowship for about an hour, and then we have an hour and a half Bible study. The best way for people to get involved, though, is to just come. We have a number of different opportunities. I mentioned the community meal. We do various activities throughout the year. We do a trunk or treat around Halloween. We do caroling in the neighborhood around Christmas time. We have a mentality that once you come here, you're a part of this family. And so you don't have to come and worship Sunday morning. In fact, a couple of our neighbors who live tangentially to the church building itself partner with us to serve our community meal, though they're not coming to worship. We think that because Jesus did a lot of his ministry out in people's homes, out on the streets, it wasn't limited to just the temple, that we should exemplify that in what we do. So I guess the best way for people to get connected or involved, come on out and we'll find a place for your gifts.
I love that. That's Pastor Adam Malek from Faith United Presbyterian Church in Tinley Park, Illinois. Keep listening this morning for more of our conversation with Pastor Adam, or you can get more info about our Church of the Week on our website, which is just like our name, shine.fm.
And, of course, we've been celebrating with the good folks this morning at Faith United Presbyterian Church and talking with their pastor, Adam Malek, and he's been sharing with us. We asked Pastor Adam specifically about the role of Christian music and Shine.fm, not only in his life, but also the life of those who attend his church. Here's what he had to say.
So I think Christian music and Shine.fm are an excellent way of keeping people connected beyond Sunday. I think we live in a world that is really good at siloing itself. So when I'm here at church, I'm a church person and a Christian, and I do that Sunday. And then I go Monday through Saturday and I do other things. I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a baseball coach, whatever your other activities might be, and you're only those things. What Christian music allows us to do, and specifically Shine.fm, is to be connected continuously throughout that. So we're listening to music that reflects what our faith is like on Sunday. It helps us to celebrate, praise, and worship God 7 days a week instead of just the time we set aside on Sunday morning.
I love that Shine can be there 7 days a week, encouraging everyone in their faith. That is Pastor Adam Malek from Faith United Presbyterian Church in Tinley Park. For more info about this week's Church of the Week or any of our previous Churches of the Week, visit our website, which is just like our name, shine.fm.